Hi, Amory. It's Jeff in Cape Town. How are you?
Good, thanks, Jeff. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thanks. Amory, obviously, thanks for giving us the time to chat. The obvious first question in terms of health and mood, how's everybody aboard the good ship Alvimedica at the moment?
Health on board the good ship Alvimedica is strong to very strong. I think we're all, both physically and mentally, in a very good state and having a good time. The days are reeling by pretty quickly here, and we're kind of just over the halfway mark, and everyone's taking care of themselves. I just went through and boiled some water to clean all the pots and pans and a lot of the typical housekeeping that goes on out here. But nothing major or minor in the way of nicks and knacks, and I think everyone's just excited for a quick ride to Cape Town.
Speaking of Cape Town, Amory, I met you on Kenny Reed's boat last time around. Some great media that you're producing.
Jeff, I remember very well down there.
Yeah, that was some awesome work, and that's continuing. You've obviously got great memories of Cape Town. You're looking forward to catching up with us again?
Yeah, as far as memories of Cape Town, I think they all begin with the word short. We had a very long first leg, and it wasn't far from where we are now. I was just looking, it was about 300 miles east-southeast of here where we lost our rig. And that was the beginning of a very long and tedious trip to Cape Town. We only had a 4-hour stint off and a stopover of about 3 days. So my time in Cape Town, as well as all of us on Puma, was pretty limited, which of course means that I'm even more excited to get down there this time around. I had to listen to everybody talk about all the fun things they were doing and how great the stopover is, and obviously the sight of sailing into Table Mountain, and I couldn't be more excited to finally do it for myself.
Yeah, Amory, I didn't really want to bring up that trip to Cape Town on your first Volvo Ocean race, so I'm glad that you brought it up. But I was waiting for you guys. I was part of that crew that evening when you did get in. But just you mentioned in your blog, you've been in the Southeast Trades square on the beam. It's been really a bit like Groundhog Day was your quote. But champagne sailing, some steady speeds around 20 knots. But that's why you guys sign up for this thing, eh?
Yeah, it was a wonderful couple of days. It's a beautiful part of the world, and the water's warm, and the breeze are, the trades are about as good as it gets. And I think we had a little more pressure, a little more wind the last time we came through, but it's just been very easy sailing, and the kind of stuff that you certainly remember. Everyone's in still, board shorts and tees and sneakers, and nobody's touched the weather gear yet, but like everything else, that's going to change soon enough, and I think we'll all look forward to the next opportunity to get back into the trade on Leg 2. It's a great stretch of water, and we've got Will Oxley on board, who's a teacher of sorts when it comes to the weather, and we've all learned a lot about the cycles, and certainly know a lot of the trade wind history, and it's a perfect place to go sailing.
That was going to be my final question. Obviously, some big decisions coming soon. Will Oxley, as you mentioned, a master navigator. He's got loads of time out there. He will be a good man to have on board. And then negotiating that high pressure, the final drag race to Cape Town, and it's obviously got to give you guys confidence having somebody like Will on your boat.
Yeah, I think the boat speed's coming. The guys are always working at it, and that's just a given. It's more of an hours in the boat, but to have someone like Will, down in the nav station is a huge boon for the group, and I think it's a really good fit because he does have the experience that a lot of us don't, and at the same time he's really enjoying the, kind of being a part of a younger team and being able to talk about this stuff and answer questions, and he's, as I said in today's blog, he's a bit of a professor when it comes to the weather and the navigational, history, and it's good. And this is a bit of a minefield, between here and Cape Town. The highs are developing and moving just as quickly as the lows to the west, and I think they've done a nice job kind of putting us in a conservative place regarding the fleet position, and it's all to play for here. Nobody's kind of counted us out, at least not on board, of a podium position and positive mentality throughout.
Well, I'm looking out of the window. I can see Table Mountains looking really beautiful. We've got blue skies, lots of sunshine, and I'm certainly looking forward to welcoming a far happier Amory Ross in Cape Town, hopefully in a couple of days' time. Best of luck and look forward to seeing you again.
That sounds great. Thank you very much, Jeff. Looking forward to getting there.
Thanks, Amory.
Seeing you and spending some more time in your lovely city.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Take care.